for me, it's alright, nigga. Keep personal spending down.
Yeah, that's what I'm on, bro. I don't need nothing, though.
Keep personal spending. Like I just took Shorty to Cabo. I said, hey, this is it. I'm in grind mode right now. That building gotta come up.
From the Trappin Wallstreet.
Come on, boy.
I like that.
Oh man, so, New Year's Day just coming in this joint, man. We just got into the building and, it's freaking cold.
You ain't cold?
But I just expect more out of my team. You know what I'm saying? Because I want everybody to have that sense of urgency. I want everybody to have that mindset that they're gonna get it done.
New Year, brother.
Huh?
It's a Happy New Year.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Same to you. He said that he can't get it on that side of the room, but on this side he's still trying to figure it out. That's what George said when we first got here. He said it's on, but he doesn't know why it doesn't keep up on this side.
Let's call the electrician or something.
Okay.
From my memory, New Year's Day, I guess it was a good example of when everything not as sweet as it appears all the time. It wasn't one of our roughest moments.
Not bad. Hey. What up, boy? Why that heat ain't working, man? Where's that?
Right there, 3 on the wall right here. I got one heat, I couldn't get them to come on.
It's not working? You ain't cold?
It's cool.
Not back there.
You ain't cold?
So with George, man, it's just, his loyalty is unquestionable. But I think it's more so, for me, it's more so of his ability to keep thinking forward. I know he got it in him, but I gotta just set that precedent in him. Like, yo, you gotta think forward. You gotta be a solutionist. Think ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? I need you to take a lot of shit off my back that's unnecessary. Think forward. Right? You come in this bitch, don't wait for me to tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna get it though. He gonna get it.
Kind of, but these three right here are the control in here. Well, it's on 63, Joe. No, it ain't. It's on 73. Let the tip in here right here. And I got it over. Alright, so that's all 3 of them like 74, 75, and I got them on. I can't figure out.
So let's call them back. Let's call them. And LaShawn, let's get an AC person out here. Let's get an HVAC person out here ASAP.
New Year's Day. That was that day. We had just finished getting everything in the building. The heat would not work then, but here, the heat wasn't working here. It was too cold in the building. And he wanted to know why. I didn't know why the heat wasn't working. He was pushing me. I hadn't made the contacts with an HVAC person. He was trying to kind of guide me in that position and show me what he expected from the building manager.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Come on, folks.
The other side of my job with Trapper Apparel wasn't organized at all. We had, or rather I had, apparel in 5, 6 different rooms, and it was completely the opposite of what he had the vision for. So, had to move stuff around, and that happens. That happened when we were building out at the last building.
All right, George, tell me what you got going on here. All right. One, we got too many boxes all over the place. I know you're working, so I ain't tripping on it. We trying to get shit together.
Here, I set up as many racks as I could in here. And once they get separated and stuff, I can fill this up, I can ship from here.
So I want to do this. We can ship from here. I'm cool. That nigga got his own little office. That nigga. So we can ship from here.
But let's put all those boxes in one room.
All the boxes.
What room can they all fit in? Because I don't want it scattered all around.
It's gonna be hell to pick. How I'm gonna pick it, they
All
stack
right,
on
let's
top
see.
of each other.
Let's see.
I'm gonna show you what I got.
Let's see.
None of that is gonna be on the floor. Thank you. None of that is gonna be there.
And LaShawn, we might gotta get a dumpster out here.
Yep, that's why I asked you about the trash people. So well, this was just so that they could get everything organized to help them get operational.
It's all stacked on top of each other. Yeah.
But if you want, I mean, the only room that's large enough to maybe house everything would probably be that big.
Hey, that been in here?
I know, right? White Jesus. I was like, I love white Jesus. But then I was like, when you want him to replenish, if everything's stacked up and all of that, like how would that work logistically if everything housed up in one singular space? Because we also have those two mini sanctuaries on the top floor.
So what we might do is
That kids' room where they got that little small stage is big enough for me to
what
put.
at?
You know
That's
where
what I'm
that little
calling a
makeshift
sanctuary.
stage is
No, so
upstairs.
what we might do is your 3X and 4Xs, they don't sell that much.
Right.
That room upstairs to the end,
All the way to the end where there's
put them
lights
there.
at the end, yeah.
Put them there.
Okay, that's this room.
Because that's gonna be a room that's gonna be a makeshift room anyway,
That'll clear this room out for sure.
right? 'Cause I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with that room right now.
That's like one of the mini sanctuaries.
Why you putting sanctuary around?
Because that's what it's called.
That ain't
It
what
has
it's
a
called.
shed to litter.
Leave it
It's
alone.
literally a sanctuary.
So that's what we gonna do.
But the challenge was finding areas where I could pick and pull at a good rate. Couldn't pile it all on top of each other because it made it impossible for me to pick and pull and ship orders. But Trap didn't want it to take up too much room because he had a vision of what he wanted each room to be used for or what it looked like.
That eliminates 2 of these rooms.
Yeah. All right. What's good, family?
What's going on, sir? How you doing, brother? How you feeling?
Good.
To you, brother.
Yep. Appreciate y'all. All
This
right.
is stuff that's on.
And bro, we apologize for I got the heat on,
Oh no, I feel good.
but I don't know why this shit ain't on. I'm upset about that right now. You feel me? I can't even let I was like, God damn. All right, so you got your extra large and the large in here.
Is this extra large and 2X?
XL 2X.
Yeah, 3X and 4X is
All
over.
right. So I'm cool with you functioning with this right now because it's gonna be a couple months. I gotta find I'm finding a person. I'm still in our architectural phase.
Okay.
So I'm back to square one.
Oh, it didn't work out with you.
It did, but I just don't feel like $1.32 million is what I
What you want to
spend
spend?
right now. And I'm part of me is thinking that they can charge. Can we get somebody to get this out of here?
Yeah. We had to go over.
What is that?
That's the desk that was in the front of the building. The receptionist desk that was in the front. We walked in the door at the other spot.
Why is that right there?
Quite was easy for us to move from. Whatever you want us to
Put
do.
that shit away. See somebody get it clean this up. For me, it's alright, nigga. Keep personal spending down.
Yeah, that's what I'm on, bro. I
Feel
don't
me?
need nothing.
Keep personal spending. Like I just took Shorty to Cabo. I said, hey, this is it. Man, my dog Chad is such an entrepreneur, man. He's one of the heads at 85 South. Carlos, Chico, DC Young Fly, my dog Cat. It's such a dope squad over there and what they doing and what they running. And as I set my eyes on running a media company, I gotta give Chad his props because he showed me so much love and he gave me so much game. And a lot of times in this game, in this world, in this field right here, so many people out for self, and I don't be mad at none of that because I don't expect nobody to really give me nothing. Nobody has. But I will say it's so dope when you just run across genuine people like Chad. I'm in grind mode right now. That building gotta come up. That bitch gonna cost me at least an M. I'm trying to nick here, cut there, push this. That bitch gotta come up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, that nigga, let's get it. So that's just where I'm at right now.
Come on,
dog.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
I ain't caring about nothing else, bro.
Yeah.
That's it, dog. Even with them. And that's why I called you. Your boy Ben, he coming in. He locked in. So I got an 81.
Oh no, they solid. They the best in the business.
That's in the business.
Yeah. You go, yeah.
You feel me?
But then something else gonna happen. You gonna be like, oh, now I'm a businessman. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Bro, I had to take a step back. And I'm like, bro, something ain't right.
Yeah.
And it's not even a money thing. You can always tighten your money up, tighten your operating up, but you like, bro, something ain't right.
Yeah.
And I had to like step back and be like, bro, I'm still working like an employee. That's what hit me. Now, let me take a step back. Hey man, I need, on Mondays I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
You present something to me.
Yeah.
That I can make better for you.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Talk to y'all on Monday.
Yeah.
That's the restructuring.
Yeah.
Because you find yourself, I can only, it's like riding a bike on the wrong gear. Like I'm pedaling too hard. I need to be covering more ground, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
what I'm at.
Yep, we here in the trap. One of the things I'm big on is just making sure we get the best quality show. People are watching not just from their phones. Actually, percentage-wise, our highest percentage now is people watching on their TVs. Even seen one dude actually watching on his theater. So I'm big on thinking about that aspect. I'm thinking about the phones. I'm also thinking about post-production, where we would take the content and post for smaller clips for YouTube as well as for social media. So I'm thinking about all those different things. One of the things I am concerned about is how people are getting the unlisted video. And other than it going private, is YouTube sending it out or not? So learning what that process is going to be key for me. And once I learn it all the way, I will be able to use it for my benefit.
Like, y'all should be able to like run this whole drink where I'm not even here for real. Then I can talk to the chat, do my notes, co-host, and now, which is great because Sean talking now also, so that kind of gives me different breaks or what have you. But I like that. Anybody else?
Where you had your mic, where you were talking, that was good at that point. Appreciate it. It was clear.
And that works good. Also, I noticed that. See, this is a small thing. Versus here and here. And the reason why here is you're going to be trying to talk to Trap. So your voice is going to project that way. So if you have it here, it's like, all right, cool, that's good. Versus here, you're more than likely going to talk low. And he can't hear you. Just the normal thing. I'm watching and studying him. Same thing in regards to he feeds off. That's what I was saying. Muda, let's category the TV, right? Because if we don't category the TV, he wants to feed off of as far as the chat, even though it's 40 seconds, 45 seconds as far as delay. Like, all those things play a part in regards to making sure he's comfortable. But I want to make sure y'all comfortable also so we can hit that perfection.
All right, y'all, I want to do a white.
Because if we can do that, and you're here, but you don't do anything, then you can evaluate. If we've gotten, because what happens is when you come in, you start to do. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But you start to do what you normally do. You go into Jose mode.
Yeah.
Which is cool, right? But we can't ever take over what you need to pass on because there's never the opportunity to do that. So he's 100% right.
Like one of my mistakes that I made today, and I own mine. I had my mic on when I was trying to talk to Cam because we was getting Cam at 2 Street, and I was like, I like the idea, but
I'm also talking about the prep part too.
Yeah, I'm with that too. I'm with that as well, and that was the reason why, and that's why I can't ask Kenny all the time. That was the reason why I was bringing him in, because when I walk in, it's so much other stuff that I'm doing here on my laptop, as far as online, testing, checking, and rechecking that I'm like, all right,
That has to be recorded though.
No, it has to be. But then you're right. But at the set, that's who was recording it was Kenny. But he can't be here again. But I can't make him because he's not on payroll or anything like that. So my whole thing is, right now, I gotta go crazy as far as with that. So, that's all I want on that. You can airdrop that because I gotta upload this joint also. You just.